Hello dear traders, you're watching Forex Trader Calendar on InstaForex TV channel, prepared for you by InstaForex TV team with me, Kate Stichina. The eventful trading week is coming to an end, but tomorrow trading activity is expected to be especially busy. Before getting the US inflation data, markets will digest the ECB monetary policy meeting minutes with all eyes on the signs of the prospect of changes in the regulator's stance. Investors picked up on the central bank's hesitation amid unstable inflation and concerns about burgeoning US economic protectionism of Donald Trump. The ECB's caution stance sent the euro down by 40 points against the US dollar. A similar trader's reaction can be expected in case the ECB announces the extension of the current monetary policy course. Moreover, markets await another major event. The United States will unveil its consumer inflation report for September. In the past reporting period, consumer price growth remained unchanged at 0.2%, despite the fact that analysts had predicted just a 0.1% increase. At the same time, the annual growth figure matched the expectations of a slowdown, but was below the forecast. Experts had assumed an annualized increase of 2.8%, while prices edged up by only 2.7% on a yearly basis. Demand for the greenback declined as investors were concerned that the Fed would not stick to its rate hike plan. So the dollar index declined by 50 points, with a pessimistic forecast of inflation slowing down to 2.4%. It could take this downward path again. However, the US report on the core consumer price index, which excludes food and energy prices, could change the situation. According to analysts, it's likely to rise. If this is the case, the dollar could rise as well. In addition to these events, traders will see the following releases. The UK and Canada will unveil their house price data, which is a future indicator of consumer sentiment. Spain's final inflation rate figures are scheduled for release. Friday will start with the release of China's imports and exports report, which characterizes the state of the global economy. And finally, the United States import and export prices and Michigan consumer sentiment figures will be out. You were watching Forex Trader Calendar on InstaForex TV channel with me, Kate Stichina. We wish you profitable deals with InstaForex.